When it comes to communication in a salon, most of that communication takes place during the client consultation. So our learning objective today is to learn to conduct a successful client consultation. When it comes to the consultation, we want to make sure that we are prepared for the client. To be prepared for the client consultation simply means to have a variety of books, magazines, or other images that the client can look through to choose from a variety of options. That variety of options may include length, color, or texture of the hair. We may also want to provide a portfolio, some before and after images of some of the work that we have performed. We may also want to provide a swatch book. A swatch book is a book of hair color swatches that a client can look through in order to more accurately describe the color that they may be looking for. When it comes to communication in a salon, we need to remember that it's not always about the verbal skills. It's also about the nonverbal skills, our body language, our written expression, and even our consultation area. Our consultation area should be in an area with neutral colors, with good, adequate lighting, and we need to ensure that our workspace is clean and uncluttered. We need to ensure that every client receives a quality service. In order to do this, we follow a 10-step consultation method. We begin our 10-step client consultation method by reviewing the client intake form completely and thoroughly, both prior to and during the client consultation. We need to look for any contraindications or red flags that may prohibit us from performing certain services. After reviewing the intake form, we move into the needs assessment. The needs assessment is where we will ask the client open-ended questions about the services they are looking to receive. Some services may take more than one visit and may not be completed that day. Step 3 is where we determine what can be done, and we rate the client's preferences or priorities as to which services to move forward with. Once we know which service we will be performing, now is the time to move on to analytics, step 4. We would need to be able to analyze the client's hair, skin, or nails to determine the proper course of action for those services. Step 5. This is where we review with the client their lifestyle. The client's lifestyle is important concerning the services that we provide. We want to know that we have not provided a service that may be too drastic or that the client may be unhappy with. If a client decided she wanted artificial nail enhancements applied, we may need to know that she works behind a computer all day and types, so the length of the nail enhancement would need to be short enough so that she can continue her work without interruption. Step 6 is where we show and tell. We have listened to what the client has asked of us. Now we need to repeat back using visual tools such as portfolios, watch books, magazines, and other visual references to help clarify any action plan. Step 7 is where we need to make recommendations to the client about things that may need to be changed within the action plan. This is also where we would recommend any products or future services that may need to accompany their services received today. Step 8 is where color recommendations would take place if the client may not be considering a color change that may affect her mental picture of the outcome of the day's hair service. Step 9 is where you should discuss any at-home or in-salon service maintenance and upkeep to help keep the client's new look looking fresh and clean. And last but certainly not least, we always want to review the entire consultation with our client to ensure proper understanding of the services in which you intend to provide. That way, if there was any miscommunication anywhere along the lines, it can be identified, rediscussed, and then we can prevent any mishaps in the actual service. Once the actual service has been completed, we want to conclude the service by filling out the client's service record card. We want to take note of any do's or don'ts for the client's next visit. Did the client like her hair color? Was it too light or too dark? We would want to record any color formulas and note any adjustments needed for the client's next visit. You'll also want to record any client recommendations that you provided, as well as note any products that the client purchased so that you may follow up with those recommendations during her next appointment.